I get so excited. I get caught up on music playlists and stuff, and oh my God, I want to just hear a piano or a guitar or something, some binary sounds. So I'm always worried that you guys can't hear it anyway. So hopefully it's adds to your experience with meditation. I know it adds to mine when I do my personal practice. Perfect. We'll get started in a few minutes here. Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time meditating with me or with us at V12, I always like to invite you to kind of find a nice quiet place that you can sit for the next few minutes. I know if you're just watching this on your phone and you're around other people, it could be distracting, but it's always good to find a meditation place in your home that you meet yourself every time. So I meditate in I have an art room and meditation room that I'm in now. And sometimes I go outside, but I always try to stick to the same place. That way I can kind of remind me that it's time for me to shut down and tell my mind it's time for a breathing break. So hopefully you can find your own little space wherever you're at that you can go back to, like a ritual meditation space, and that encourages you to find this space every time you need it. So thank you for joining me. I am going to get started in a few minutes. So, after being gone for 2 weeks almost, I was thinking, oh my God, I got to come back and meditate. What am I going to talk about? There's so much going on, so much heavy weight right now around us, and I knew that I could not meditate during this time. So I'm hoping that all of you are finding space for yourself. And today, like no other day, I wake up and I kind of allow the universe, hi Amira, to guide me and to give me the message for today. And I want to share a story during today's meditation, but today is about finding your emotions and transparency. I think that a lot of us are afraid to express how we really feel about things, and a lot of us are afraid to say how we feel, even to ourselves. My husband and I talk about this all the time, about how it's so difficult for us to express the way we really feel because we can't internalize that to ourselves. And he told me that every morning he wakes up, when he brushes his teeth, he looks in the mirror intentionally so he can face himself, and that reminds him to be his true self. And that's his little reminder. And I thought, well, I need my little reminder about being myself and not being afraid of expressing myself. And so I started a meditation practice around that. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to guide you through that. And just naming your emotions and just being upfront and real with yourself and allowing yourself to feel and internalize however you want to, but just naming it out loud to yourself to actually allow it to take place. So transparency in yourself. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a card. Hi, Vero. It's good to see you. I start all my meditations with a card from my Universe Has Your Back deck with Gabrielle Bernstein, and reminding us that it is always good to set an intention. Setting an intention really, really takes the next step, and manifestation and energy follows thought. So if you plant that seed in your brain, in your head, in your being, and you put the will and the power behind it, it will happen. So but just for tonight, let's set an intention of what you want for tonight. And if it's just maybe not even having an intention, and that's the intention, then that's perfect. If it's just allowing yourself to hold space, then that's it. It's your intention. It's only for you to know. But I pull these cards because they're so special to me, because they give little motivational thoughts. And perhaps if you can't find an intention, this gives you a guidance to one. So we'll pull a card, and it's a long one. It says, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. This almost brings me to tears. I think that we're always being pushed, right? And the universe is always trying to send you in the right direction. And we all can bring ourselves there if we want to. We can bring ourselves to the right-minded thoughts. We can all bring ourselves to love as long as we want it. And the universe conspires to bring it to us. So if you want it, then it'll come to you. So hopefully tonight you can have a mind shift and build your intention around that. So we'll get started. I want you to go ahead and find a nice, comfortable seated position wherever you're at. And allow yourself to hold space. And when I mean hold space, I mean just literally sit wherever you're at without judgment and without expectations. And holding space in meditation is just your way of saying, I am open, I'm ready to receive. Begin by, in any meditation, I start always with the correct posture. Similar to playing baseball, you have your stance. When they tell you, widen your legs, bend your knees, bat over your shoulder. If you've ever played, there's a stance. Well, in meditation, there's a stance as well that I like to guide you through. So I'll guide you through that. And all it is bringing a nice breath in through the nose and out through the nose, softly closing your eyes. Elongating your spine, perhaps bringing your chin to a nice tilt, relaxing your jaw, maybe just rolling your shoulders back and bringing your palms face up on your knees. Just reminding yourself to relax. Telling your body, I am relaxed, releasing, and allowing myself to be open. If you find yourself locking your jaw, maybe feeling any tension in your body from today, just bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth, perhaps behind your front teeth. Allow your body to breathe. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, relaxing, feeling heavy. You may even feel the gravity pulling yourself beneath the ground. As I mentioned to you earlier, I know we're all carrying so much emotion, so many thoughts, perhaps stress, anger, all of the above. Just for this moment, allow your breath to guide those emotions through your body. Inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose. Not attaching, just releasing. You may even bring your awareness to the environment and space around you. Perhaps feeling the cool air on your skin. Or the heat on your face. Just returning to your breath. Bringing all your awareness to your inhale, and if you're lucky, the space between the exhale. The inhale, the space, and the exhale. I know we cannot take away everything that is difficult in our life. I know we cannot take away all that is hurting us or causing confusion. But we can bring awareness to the emotion that we are feeling. I want to share a story with you. That I hope will bring awareness to how you are feeling and perhaps open up your mind to accepting and allowing the emotion to take place in your meditation today. I have a friend that I've known for almost 16 years. I worked with this person. She was at my wedding. She was there when I had my children. She walked by my office every morning and said hello. She doesn't look like me or come from the same place that I come from. But somehow she connected to me. We had nothing in common. But we shared the same empathy for one another. When I had my child, she created a prayer blanket from her church. She had my daughter's name embroidered in the blanket. The blanket had knots to tie all around it. She passed the blanket around in our office and asked every single person if they wanted to tie a knot and a prayer to the blanket. The blanket was passed around to all of my colleagues in the office. Everyone carefully prayed for me, my daughter, and my family and tied the knot. I still have the blanket today. And then once we lost a colleague in our office who passed away way too young. Once again, my friend had a blanket made for her and passed the blanket around for us all to tie a knot and to pray. She did this again for another colleague and another and another and another. I always remember the blanket, the power of my friend to gather. During everyone's difficult time, she was there. Without judgment. Can you imagine or bring to mind a friend like that? Perhaps bring awareness to someone in your life who creates a blanket of love for you. What does that person look like? How are you different? I share that story so you can bring awareness to the possibilities. Perhaps the small things that we can do, even if we are different. Now imagine your blanket. Imagine tying a knot of prayer. Perhaps the emotion. What will your prayer be for yourself? Is it no anger? Is it hope? Perhaps peace and love? Slowly allow yourself to tie a knot and say in your mind or out loud to yourself, what is your prayer for yourself? Allow your emotion to take hold with every knot. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Release. Send your prayer. Releasing any emotion, any anxiety, any fear, any pain that comes with any of those thoughts and feelings. Just know that someone is out there praying for you, sending you love, sending you great thoughts. Perhaps send them a smile of gratitude. And slowly repeating after me to yourself, may I be well. May I be safe. May I find strength. Now think of your loved ones and your family, those close to you. Those who may find it difficult to find prayer or even find their breath. Let us breathe for them. And send them love. May they be well. May they be safe. May they find strength. Now think of those all around the world who may not have this moment that we are so lucky to have, who may find it difficult to breathe, difficult to find prayer. May they be well. May they be safe. May they find strength. And slowly bringing your hands to your heart and bowing your head, giving gratitude for this moment, this experience, this unified gathering of people, beautiful souls and breath and life. Bringing your gratitude to your heart, knowing that we are all here together in this very moment, sharing one breath, sharing space and light and love. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this moment tonight and the meditation. I think I got cut off on the other channel, but I'll post it. I'm so happy that I'm back, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for another meditation at 8:30. Thank you all. Have a good night.